So, hello my friends, Devaun Lennox here, PhotographyPX. In today's video, we'll cover the best racing drones. Do know you can find timestamps and links in the description down below. And also know this is not a sponsored video. Let's get started. Drone racing is not only a fun hobby, but it's now a fully recognized competitive sport with several commercial organizations like the Drone Racing League backing this particular sport. And pilots are entering competitions to battle through tough, technical, and tight tracks with blazing speeds nearing 100 miles per hour. And they're doing so to win a handsome six-figure cash prize. That's quite the motivation. It used to be something of fiction and an element seen only in movies, but now the thrills of FPV racing are available to all. And today's market has plenty of ultra-rugged machines ready to test your skills with an impressive bird's eye view. So whether you're looking to enter the competitive side of drone racing or you want to set up your own course to fly more recreationally, there's plenty of opportunities. But when it comes to selecting the right drone for racing, there are many considerations. You can either go the DIY route and build it yourself from the ground up, or you can opt for a ready-to-fly model, bypassing most of the technicalities and the steep learning curve involved. Thankfully, there are plenty of ready-to-fly models that are equally as competitive and available to the masses, so you can enter the sport immediately and fly right from the get-go. Either way though, the accompanying post that's linked for this particular video will give you a starting point to begin your search, and in that post we've compiled a detailed guide discussing the factors you'll want to consider for both routes. But in this particular video, we'll cover the best racing drones on today's market. Coming at number 4, DJI's FPV. DJI's FPV is the company's first foray into the FPV scene, and with this release, the tech giant joins the party. The FPV comes to market to make this flight experience more practical, simple, and accessible for pilots. And it sits just above the Mavic 2 Pro, but unlike the 2 Pro, it's tuned strictly towards the flying experience. So now it uses a fixed wing design focused on aerodynamics, bringing a high-end race car appeal. But it's a design that also boasts class-leading battery life, now standing at 20 minutes. And it's also one of the few quads in this space with a genuinely useful camera. In this case, it obtains a similar setup as the Mavic Mini 2, but it uses a single mechanically stabilized axis and captures 4K 60 frames per second video, yielding superior image quality to rivals. Yet this drone is also ludicrously fast, pushing a top speed of 87 miles per hour or 140 kilometers per hour and a 0 to 60 acceleration time of just 2 seconds. With this particular combo, you also get the new V2 goggles and the refined flight controller, and both use DJI's high-end OcuSync 3 connectivity for clear HD transmission up to 6.2 miles or 10 kilometers away. Other features include emergency brake and hover, and obstacle sensing. Overall, DJI's FPV is an excellent release that solves several headaches with this type of aircraft. Namely, it brings class-leading flight times, superior video transmission technology, and gradual difficulty levels to a complete ready-to-fly system. And it's an excellent option for pilots looking to experience this world without battling the normal challenges involved with getting started. Coming in number 3, Arris X-Speed 250B. The X-Speed 250B by Arris skips the fancy design and instead focuses heavily on execution. Arris has designed the 250B around the Raptor 390 tower, which offers an integrated F3 flight controller and ESCs to reduce interference and prevent damages. But the 250B is a ready-to-fly drone that's pre-assembled, tuned, and tested for performance from the get-go. Gone are any unnecessary handsome looks. Instead, this quad delivers the utmost speed, thrust, and agility. Thankfully, it uses a robust carbon fiber construction with 4mm thick arms and 2300 kV brushless motors that are tough enough to take the heaviest collisions. It also ships with the AT9 controller and pairs with optional Fat Shark FPV goggles using the 5.8 GHz band for video transmission. Otherwise, it features an HD camera with an adjustable tilt, adding versatility, and Arris also includes a set of 3-blade, high-efficiency propellers with better balancing and power than traditional propellers. Overall, the X-Speed 250B is an excellent choice for more seasoned pilots looking for a mid-level option ready to showcase their skills. Coming in number 2, Arris's X220. The X220 version 2 by Arris is their high-end model and an alternative to the X-Speed 250B just mentioned. Arris has designed the X220 around the Raptor S tower, which offers an updated F4 integrated flight controller, ESCs, and better heat dissipation. But like the 250B, it's also a ready-to-fly drone that's pre-assembled, tested, and tuned for performance. But it brings a slightly more handsome design with matching colored accents, and it does so with matching speed, thrust, and power, given it has a broadly similar setup as the 250B. It also offers a pure carbon fiber chassis with 4mm thick arms and 2300 kV brushless motors ready to survive heavy collisions, but it ships with the AT9S controller, offering more precision, battery warning, and greater range over the standard AT9 controller. But this model too pairs with optional Fat Shark FPV goggles using 5.8 GHz for video transmission, but it does use a higher end tilting camera with a wide dynamic range and a built-in microphone and OSD. Overall, while broadly similar to the 250B, the X220 takes the range a step further, and it brings some notable updates to make it an even better option for seasoned pilots. Coming in at number 1, Walkera's F210 3D. The F210 range by Walkera offers a strong feature set for the price, and it's arguably the most popular ready-to-fly model on the market, but it's surely a significant evolution over their previous models. The F210 3D in particular receives a more advanced F3 flight system and integrated HD night vision, so now you can adjust the flight dynamics directly, adjusting its controls to your preferences, but by default it's wildly agile and responsive given its tuned receiver, making it well suited for more technical courses. The F210 also uses an improved carbon fiber body, design, and 2500 kV brushless motors, giving it excellent impact resistance and durability. It ships with the Devo 7 controller and support for their Goggle 2 FPV system or higher. There it uses a 5.8 GHz band for real-time transmission. Both accessories are responsive and deliver a tactile flying experience, but surprisingly they've updated the transmitter, which now offers an outstanding working range of 800 meters or half a mile. Otherwise, it also has a 1 megapixel camera with a 120-degree field of view that tilts, adding versatility, and an infrared mode for flying at night. Overall, Walkera's F210 is wildly fast and now more durable than ever. Yet it's simple to modify and ready to fly from the get-go, so no need for soldering. As such, it's a straightforward and budget-friendly solution to experience the thrills of FPV racing. So there you have it, my friends. There's our list of the best racing drones. For more information, check out our website, photographypx.com. I've been your host, Devaun Lennox. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found the contents of today's video insightful and it added value to you. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Let us know if we overlooked something or we missed something that we covered in today's video. I've been your host, Devaun Lennox. Photography.